How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Hey, hey. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Living in the tension of transitioning from where you are to where you would like to be. For a lot of us, you can find yourself in that place of knowing that there is more for your life, there is more for you to do, there is more. And yet you're here. You're here in this moment where you can see that you're not quite where you would like to be. And yet you are here. You are here. And there's a longing to be there. There's a continual feeling because you're kind of a type A kind of person, you know. You want what you want and you want it now. And there's a hunger and a thirst inside of you for the more. And yet there's also a hunger and a thirst for peace. Because you are that type A person. You are that person that always goes for what you want. And yet there's a longing for peace. Peace in the now as you transition to the there. And knowledge as well that as spiritual beings, we kind of know that time it's almost irrelevant in some ways, because we know that in this moment, as we walk in faith, that already the things that we desire, the things that we long for are already here. They're just not visible. And so we're learning to live with the physical manifestation of not being where we want to be yet, knowing that actually it is a done deal. It's kind of crazy, I know. And maybe you haven't found your way completely to there yet, but but that is reality, that faith, that trust, that actually what you long for is already present, just not physically so. And so daily you are seeking for its manifestation in the physical. I know all of this sounds really woo and weird, even to me, I know, but I know this as well. This is the life that I create. This is the life that I live. So I talk about what I create and live. Just that knowledge that all the things you long for are already present, already here, but you have to physically walk it out. And because we've been conditioned into thinking that only what we see is real. And so it's hard sometimes to hold on to faith, to hold on to trust. You start to doubt yourself. You start to wonder if you are actually born for this. You start to wonder if you're actually capable of your calling. And yet, in that moment, just know that you're enough. Don't allow the fear and the self-doubt and all of that to take you over. You are enough. And in fact, this was a song on my recent album, Purpose Abundance Now, and it's I am enough. 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 Hello, Mohammed. How you doing? Lovely to have you on here. I am enough. 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 And he's holding on to that in the middle of feeling sometimes not enough. It's the knowledge that actually within you is everything you need. Within you is everything you need to make this moment special, to make the moments that you're trying to create or to manifest special as well. And so you are enough. That's number one thing, is just to own that and not to keep thinking that there's something more, because that is a bottomless pit out of which sometimes you can never, there's just no end to it. You can keep searching for the, what am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? You're not missing anything. You're just living in the now, even when you can't see what you're creating yet. It's just that faith, that trust that it is here anyway. And to keep expressing who you are anyway. To keep, yes, we're expanding. Yes, we're becoming more. And yet, we also know that all we need is within. I know it's almost and that's where, I suppose this is where the tension is. This knowledge that you are enough, and yet this knowledge also that you're not, you haven't manifested physically what you desire. And yet not to get caught up in doubting yourself, but instead to get caught up in uncovering more of yourself. And I suppose that's the difference. It's not that you are not enough. It's that, and so it's not about doubting. It's about trusting. It's about uncovering. It's about taking away all the layers that you have been covered with and becoming more courageous about expressing who you really truly are. That's how you start to manifest in the physical, the things that you see already as a vision, as a purpose, as a calling on your life. It's actually in stripping away the layers, not in trying to find more to cover yourself with. No, it's actually in taking away some of the stuff that people have spoken over you, that life has brought to you. Some of the drama and I don't know, the disasters in your life sometimes have placed a covering on you that has made you feel unworthy. But you are worthy. You are enough. You are loved in this moment, even though you haven't manifested yet the life that you desire. You are still enough, and you are still loved, and you are still cared for. And you can accept where you are right now without thinking that you know, this is all forever. No, this isn't all forever. This is where you choose to live in trust. This is where you keep digging deeper into yourself, into intuition, into spirit within. And you keep taking action based on what comes from within you, not just based on what you see everyone else doing or what everyone else tells you that you need to do or any of that stuff. No, you are in this moment digging deeper into your intuition, digging deeper into spirit within, knowing that it is the deepest part of you. It is the deepest part of you, that when you uncover that, that's when you manifest the thing that or the life that you are seeking to live. First and foremost, it is in acceptance of where you are right now, in gratitude for the journey you've walked to come here, and the journey you've walked to be the person that you are, the uncovering of the layers that have been placed on you, because it always, it's just, I was speaking to a friend earlier this week, and we talked about the fact that it's almost like you run full circle. You go searching and searching for something more to add to yourself, and then finally you realize that actually no, it's in the taking off and the taking off and the taking off of the layers that you come back to the beginning again, and you realize actually you've always known who you are, what you're here to do, but you thought you had to be something else. You had to put on other layers. People told you you had to be like them, or you had to be something other than who you are, and who you are wasn't enough, they told you. Or so that was the feeling you got. And so you doubted yourself, and you thought you needed all these extra layers of clothing on top of you, but actually, you don't. Actually, you need to strip off. You need to strip off all the different layers and come back to who God created you to be in the first place, before all the doubt and the fear and the limitation was placed on you and you forgot who you were. And we come back to center. Yeah, we're taking action. Of course we're taking action. It's not just sitting there doing nothing. Absolutely not. There is always action to be taken, but maybe it's not what you always thought you had to. It's actually by tapping deep down inside of you and asking for guidance. Tapping into the wisdom inside of you and acting from intuition. Yes, there's sometimes things to learn for sure, but it is in the tapping into intuition that you figure out what you specifically need to learn, rather than just, oh, well, that person's doing that, so let me do that over there. Or, I'm supposed to be in this relationship and I've always been this person in this relationship. I better just keep being this person even though it feels as if I'm dying. No, 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 you don't do that anymore. You start to speak about who you are. You start to express yourself, knowing that the right people will gather around you and the wrong people will leave. And not being fearful of that, because this is the transition from being who you thought you had to being who you are, really. And maybe some of the people that you gathered around who you thought you had to be will not like it anymore. But trusting and believing that actually that's okay. That's okay. You are enough. And it's okay to remember who you are. It's okay to strip off the layers, and you are loved as you are. You don't need any more to pretend to be something you're not. You can simply just express who you are. You can dig deep, take off the layers, love who you are again, and keep tapping into intuition within, into spirit within. What is the next thing I can do to, manifest the thing that I know, the life that I know I'm here to live? How can I deliberately design that life and see it in the physical? Because I can already see the vision for it. But now I want to see it in the physical. I want to live it now, in this moment. I am enough. There is nothing more that I need to add to myself. I am loved, incredibly, powerfully loved. I accept where I am, and I'm open to the revelation of the more. I'm grateful for the journey that I've been on. I'm grateful for here. I'm grateful that, I'm alive. I'm grateful. And I act from a place of intuition. What is the next thing? And that's how you start to find peace in the middle of transition, where you don't attach crazy amounts of negative emotion to it. I mean, emotion is good, but you don't want to be so scared all the time or stressed out or overwhelmed because it feels like you're just not where you want to be yet. No. Find peace in the transition. Find peace in this moment. As you continually dig deep into who you really are, as you continually express who you really are, you find that the things that are no longer you drop off, and the things that are stick around or are attracted to you. And life changes. Life changes. Or at least the physical version of your life changes. And then suddenly all the things that you dreamed of are in your reality. And you're free. You're free from all the things that you thought you had to be. You're you. You're living out your purpose daily. And abundance becomes yours. It's always been yours. You just finally step into it without all the layers. And yeah, the transition can sometimes feel really tough. But we don't seek to resolve the transition too quickly, because then we get to keep the life we don't want anymore. So no. We stay with the tension without getting too emotional and crazy about it. We accept where we are right now as part of our journey. But we keep taking action. We keep seeing our vision as complete. And we keep living. We keep moving forward knowing that I am enough. 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 And knowing that everything we need to know will be revealed when we need to know it. Peace. Okay. Until the next time, my honeys. In the meantime, you can get my free book, Pray, Affirm, Receive. It's at rosemarynonnyknight.com/book gift. Go get that. It's at rosemarynonnyknight.com/book gift. Enjoy, read this weekend. Take some time to be at peace with yourself. It's time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you are born to live because you absolutely want to. Until the next time, my honeys. Much love.